You are watching yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. It's Wednesday, Friday, or Saturday, and you know what those days mean. It's time for another AEW Event Center report for either Dynamite, Rampage, or Collision. And now, here is the host of the AEW Event Center Wrestling Report, New Bedford's version of Tony Schiavone, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans, 1977, episode 1186 of the show. November the 15th, 2024, 11:22 p.m. That's right, I'm up late doing this because I got tomorrow off due to the fact there's a memorial service going on. I made a deal with my boss, which I want to thank Mr. Jim for that. I was going to tell him that I was going to work. My original intention was never to take a day off for the week. My original intention was to work 5 to 9 on Saturday. And I was going to think about, getting out at 9, get changed, and head to the church from there, from the mall. But Jim goes, why don't you take the day off? It makes no sense to me to do all this. I thought about it. And I gave me a day to think about it. And I said, you know what, Jim? I'll do it. All on one condition. You let me work 7 o'clock on Monday to Thursday. He said, okay. But instead he got me scheduled from Tuesday through Friday, 6 to 11, this week. I mean, this week, not this coming week, this past week, these past 4 days. Which is fine and makes a lot more sense. I said, okay. And I wasn't mad. I said, you know what? That's perfect. Because it makes perfect sense. With Santa coming in and everything else, it's, it made a whole lot of sense. Plus, give me some extra time to sweep up some leaves and stuff that was not able to for the time. So, but dealt with that now. All that's done. So I still got my 24 hours in for the week, and also bada bing, bada boom. That's right. I got tomorrow off. I'm very, very happy about it, and I get a chance to pay my final respects, and then next week's back to the regular schedule program. And next week is the physical release of Marvel vs. Capcom 2 Fighting Collection. If you have a Switch, which I do, I pre-ordered for mine back in June. Hopefully, I get it, and we'll see what happens there. If you have a PlayStation 4, and it was a PlayStation 4, hope you guys get it from there as well. But I don't have the PlayStation 4, so whoever owns PlayStation 4s can go get theirs. Alright? Let's talk about AEW Rampage, as you know. Another of our dream women's matchup, as you know, tomorrow night on Collision. Two of my all-time favorite ladies in AEW, Harley Cameron and Stardom's Mina Shirakawa will go one-on-one, which I'm really looking forward to. And a little bit more on Harley Cameron. Hikaru Shida and Leila Grey went one-on-one, two of my other two favorite ladies of AEW. So, of AEW. Heck of a matchup, but Hikaru Shida did win her match and end the 80th win in her AEW career, which she was the first woman to do so. Congratulations to Hikaru Shida for making history. And Renee Paquette interviewed Harley Cameron for her match tomorrow night against Mina Shirakawa. And, she says, yeah, you have the talent and beauty and all that, but you know what? Can you do this? She grabs the guitar, sits down, starts playing the song, and Renee goes, we're out of time, that's it. You know what? I gotta say this. I love Harley. I'm starting to love Harley Cameron. Like I said, this week, AEW is displaying 4 of my 5 favorite ladies of AEW. This past Wednesday, it was Mina Shirakawa and Harley Cameron during an interview. Hikaru Shida and Leila Grey going one-on-one. Harley also tonight on Rampage. But also, the wild card, Timeless Toni Storm. Come on. Anyways, so, but back to Harley Cameron, we got to make her the next Elias. Come on. If Elias can sing during the promos, I think we should let Harley Cameron do that. Play the guitar and sing as well. Be like a new version of a rock concert. Harley Cameron, you let her do that, she's gonna go. She's gonna be one of the most popular ladies in AEW. I guarantee you. But then, as Mark Briscoe went one-on-one Arya Daivari, Mark Sterling, who I had a picture with back in the Teddy Goods event in September, and really cool dude, really funny dude. I was wearing my Yeet shirt, and I remember Smart Mark Sterling goes, "What's Yeet?" I was like, you know Jimmy Uso, Jay Uso? Hilarious, man. Anyways, Mark Briscoe starts running his mouth, and Mark Briscoe wants everybody to say athletes rule, but no, athletes suck. There you go. And then during the matchup, Mark Sterling got involved twice, stealing Mark Briscoe's chair, picking on Mark Briscoe, and then Rocky Romero gets him, and Briscoe ends up winning the matchup. And then Rocky Romero was went one-on-one with Commander, and MVP was watching the match in the back. As you know, MVP is trying to recruit more people for the Hurt Syndicate, and this matchup could have gone either way, but Commander ends up winning the matchup. And as you know, Commander tomorrow night on Collision will go one-on-one with Shelton Benjamin of the Hurt Syndicate. Lexi Nair interviewed Anna Jay, and Anna Jay says she's determined to beat Mariah May for the title. But then Taya Valkyrie comes up as part of the vendetta with Deonna Purrazzo, and she goes, "Well, no disqualification. You might need some help. You might need some help. Since Mina Shirakawa could be in her corner. How about having me in your corner?" Anna Jay goes, "No, I need to do this by myself. I'm sorry." And then she goes, "Are you sure?" Well, Deonna Purrazzo sends regards, and Anna Jay says, "No." I think Anna Jay wants to do this on her own, and Taya's brought up a good point, but I know Mariah May wants to celebrate with Mina Shirakawa, but we shall see what happens tomorrow night on Collision. So does that matchup. And two members of the LFI, Los Facción Ingonables, the Beast Mortos, and Roosh took on a couple of guys I seen wrestle at the Teddy Goods event, Alec Price and Richard Holiday. And Richard Holiday, now here's the ironic part, Richard Holiday was 2/3 of the dynasty with MJF in AEW, And Richard Holiday, here's the crazy part about that whole situation. He used to date Alicia Toot. Who is dating her now? MJF. I'm surprised AEW did not sign him. They probably, that's the reason why. It could be a personal thing. But in the end, Los Facción Ingonables, the Beast Mortos, Roosh, and accompanied by Dralistico, ended up winning the matchup. Lexi Nair interview MVP. Says, "Are you scouting wrestlers?" And MVP goes, "Yes, but I'm also going to watch the main event, Ricochet and Dante Martin, one-on-one." And so as that happens, Mariah May addresses Anna Jay, responding to what Anna Jay had to say when interviewed by by Lexi Nair. Anna Jay did respond to her back. Then the main event, Ricochet versus one-third of Top Flight, that would be Dante Martin. And heck of a matchup between these two competitors. And Ricochet ended up winning the matchup, but both men shook hands and hugged each other, and then Ricochet pointing at him being a good sport, and MVP was watching the matchup as well. So MVP, I know he gave a business card to Ricochet, and that is it. Well, I'll tell you what, before we end this video, like I said, I want to let you know, tomorrow will be some Card Sharks as well. In the morning, as I promised to get up early in the morning to get that dealt with and done. Once Once I'm done, I'm going to eat breakfast, get ready to go to this memorial service. I'm kind of nervous about this, to be totally honest, but I've got a good feeling that this might be one I will never forget. Might be. I know memorial services, funerals are kind of a drag or a draw, but that's how it is when you lose somebody, obviously. But at the same time, some good things could come out. Sometimes in a very dark cloud, there's a silver lining, folks, and I always believe that. So we'll see what happens. So thank you for tuning in to another episode of the show of Erically Shenanigans 1977, episode 1186. Thank you for tuning in. And until next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with a Raven Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.